Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kobe Lomax and I am the CEO of Curly Hair if you are unfamiliar. And today I will be showing you guys my curly hair routine, my updated curly hair routine. This has been so highly requested. You guys have been asking me just about every other day to drop the video, and I told you guys I've been working on it, but like I just started doing this new routine, and so like I'm like I have to do it a couple times. Like I'm not just gonna do this routine one time and be like, this is my routine. Like, you know, like I gotta try it multiple times, learn some things along the way, and like really figure out if this is a routine that I can consistently get good results with before I'm gonna sit here and say, hey y'all, this is my routine, you know. So that's why there was such a hold up and a delay, but wait no longer. It is finally here, and I really hope it's helpful. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, let's get into it.
I ain't really trying to talking never turned me on. Something got me tripping. We've been playing games for way too long.
Alright, so this routine starts off like most other routines in the shower. So what I do is I wet my hair, I just wet it up really good, and then I go in with the shampoo. I used to not be very specific on the shampoos that I use, but now more recently I have actually been very specific about the shampoo that I use, because I am starting to notice a difference with like using a quality shampoo with quality ingredients, and one that doesn't really strip your hair but like just kind of supports your overall hair health. It really does make a difference in like the whole process of the thing. I know before I was like, you're just washing your hair, use any shampoo, but now I have been using the Natural shampoo consistently every single time. I'm always grabbing for it. It is so good. I'm still using it every week. It really cleanses your hair, gets your hair super clean, but it doesn't dry it out at all. It just feels so luxury, so nourishing to your hair. Like it's really amazing. So yeah, I just get the shampoo and make sure to get everywhere on my scalp. That's very important. The whole reason why you're shampooing is to clear off your scalp. I've been watching these videos lately of this like microscope that can go in and see your scalp, and guys, the gunk and like just nastiness that can lay on your scalp that you don't even know, because you don't even see it, you know. It's kind of gross. And so I'll put in a clip, and so it's so important to get your scalp clean. So you're getting that shampoo in there, and you don't have to scrape your hair, but just with your fingers and some pressure like this, you know, and just get in there and really make sure all of your scalp is clean, your entire scalp is clean. Then after that, I rinse it out, and then I normally go in with a conditioner, but sometimes, like this time, I didn't use a conditioner. I just went straight to deep conditioner, and the deep conditioner that I used was the TGIN. This TGIN deep conditioner. Oh my goodness, y'all, when I tell you this deep conditioner is the best, the #1 deep conditioner I've ever used for moisture, okay? You feel it instantly. It instantly makes your hair so soft, so smooth, extremely moisturized. And also another thing too with that conditioner is a little bit goes a long way. Like you just put some on, and this is what I did. I put some on, and then in the shower you kind of like wet your hair a little bit, and it just it's beautiful. It's so good. So yeah, I went in with that deep conditioner, and I also detangled. I have been using this like wet brush to detangle lately. It's been like working really good, and I definitely find that when I put deep conditioner in and then you like run your head under the water just for like a little tiny bit, just to add some water to the deep conditioner, it like really makes it have this incredible slip. So I kind of do that, and then I just brush my hair starting from the ends and working my way up to the top, being very extremely gentle with this, like so gentle. Guys, you don't want to be ripping your hair out. You don't want to be snagging your hair. You don't want to hear a bunch of snap, crackles, and pops, you know, when you're brushing your hair. You just want it to easily, gently, you know, start from the bottom and work your way up to detangle your whole entire head. Once I do that, I put all my hair up in a bun on top of my head, and I put some deep conditioner around the edges. A lot of times the edges of your hair get so neglected. So what I've been doing is making sure I am putting deep conditioner on my edges to make sure that I'm taking care of those too. And honestly, those pieces of hair have been getting longer, like growing a lot. So that's a very important tip. I know it's so easy to just neglect and kind of forget about, but it's very important. After I put a plastic cap on my head, normally it's a Target bag, and so I just put the Target bag on my head, and I twist it up, I put it on, and I just leave it on there for like 15 to 20 minutes. Typically, what I recommend with deep conditioners is follow whatever the instructions say on the package, because most of the time, these companies who make these products have like tested them and like found out that like, okay, anything past this time, it doesn't really do anything more, or anything less than this time is kind of not getting the full results or whatever. So I just recommend normally always go with whatever time they say on the bottle when it comes to deep conditioning. And then after that, I took the plastic cap off, rinsed my hair out, and then it comes time to style. So I use a leave-in, and I have quite a few leave-ins that I really like, but this As I Am leave-in that I used in this video was actually my first time using this, and it is so good. I was very, very, very impressed with this leave-in. Super moisturizing, a lot of slip, very smoothing on the hair, and it also works really well with other products. So normally how I do the leave-in is I work all the leave-in in first, because I don't want any of my hair to just be sitting dry, you know what I'm saying? So I'll take my head in 2 sections, and I'll work leave-in in one section of my hair, one part of my hair, and then I'll work leave-in in the other part of my hair until there's leave-in all over my hair. And when it comes to the leave-in, you really want to use a good amount for 2 reasons. You want your hair to be moisturized. I used to not use a lot of leave-in because I kind of just thought like, okay, I got a little bit on there, like it's fine, I can move on to my gel now, you know? But what I found out is that you really want your hair to be moisturized, and the more moisture you can put into it while you're styling it, the longer that moisture is going to last. But 2, guys, the more leave-in you use, when you use gels like Eco Styler gel and stuff that has a gel cast on it, it makes the cast go away. Like I find whenever I use a lot of leave-in, my hair is not crunchy, versus if I use a little bit of leave-in, my hair is crunchy. Now you guys know I don't mind crunch because it makes your hair last longer, but that was an observation that I found out. Whenever I use a lot of leave-in, my hair was not crunchy. Like it was very soft, you know, very soft, very shiny, very just like yes, you know. So I worked leave-in all over my hair. After all that, we're here. So I went ahead and already did the back of my hair, and like literally these curls are literally flawless, no frizz at all, like perfect curls. I'm about to show y'all how I do this. Alright, so basically this is what you do, okay? So you're gonna take a section, and this is my secret to creating perfect curls. So you're gonna take a section. Y'all know I don't like to have a middle part, so I work in like sections of 3. Alright, so this is what you do. So you're gonna take a section. Now I already have some leave-in in there, but I kind of want to add a little bit more. Guys, when you're doing this routine, the more leave-in you use, the softer your curls are gonna be. So you know how, like, for example, I'm gonna be using Eco Styler gel to style my hair, and you know how sometimes it can leave a hard cast and make your hair crunchy? Well, the more leave-in you use under it, the softer your hair is gonna be. So like lately I haven't been having a cast at all. Now I kind of like the cast because like when I have the cast, my hair lasts for like 7-8 days, where when I don't have the cast, my hair lasts like 4 days. But it's kind of nice to have the cast because it makes your hair last a little bit longer, but sometimes like you really want to have soft, nice, juicy curls the first day or even the second day. So next we're gonna go in, after we have a lot of leave-in in, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go straight in with the gel. My hair is like wet, but it's not like soaking wet, but I'm gonna explain why this process works. So you put the gel on and you put a kind of a lot. Like the way I like to say it is you want it to feel like you have hair on your gel. Not like you're putting gel on your hair, but like you have hair on your gel. Like you see how like I use so much, like look, my hair is like this. I feel like this is kind of what you want, right? Because now I'm gonna add a little bit of water to make my hair slippery. Now if you have a gel that has like a lot of slip, like the Kinky Curly Curling Cut, so you're probably fine, you don't even have to add water. But adding the water makes it a little bit more slippery. There's gonna be a point where it's too much water and it becomes less slippery. But I'm just gonna add a little bit, it's just gonna make this a little bit more slippery. And see, now all of a sudden it's like a little slippery. And then what I do is I just like take a curl and I just do this. And you can with doing this, you can make big curls and you can make small curls, you know, and it's just, they're just different looks. So it's really up to you. I kind of like to do a little bit big curls. It just makes my hair like really nice, and then also I have the option or the choice to break up the curls, and it makes them like really pop. But yeah, so I just do that. And then the reason why you want your hair slippery is because when you're doing this and then you're pulling it, you don't want your hair to be like ripping while you're pulling it, so you want it to be slippery. And so that's why when you add a little bit of water after you put the gel on in the leave-in, it just kind of gets slippery, and that's like a perfect like consistency or like slipperiness for you to be able to go in and do this without like a lot of friction and without, you know, ripping your hair out or breaking it off or anything like that. Because when you pull it, like there have been a couple instances where my hair wasn't slippery enough, and that's how I found out that I could add water to it and make it more slippery. And that's what I be talking about when I be telling y'all, like, you have to try stuff, you know? I'm still trying stuff and learning stuff. When I was doing this, I kind of found myself like ripping out some hairs, you know? Like I heard snaps and I was like, oh, I don't want to be doing that. And I realized, oh, maybe if I add some water, it makes it a little bit more slippery. And trying it a couple times, I was like, oh, okay, that works. But so now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna wipe my hands off. Normally I would just rinse them off under the sink because there's like stuff on it. Okay, now what you're gonna do is, you see my hair is like this? Looks crazy, but now what you're gonna do is add water. So you're just gonna spray it like crazy. And I like to normally turn my head to the side. And like literally get it dripping, soaking wet. And then you just start lightly scrunching it. See how that white stuff just disappears? And my hair is like shiny, like so shiny. And when you add water, it's something about it makes your curls super defined. Like it takes away all the frizz, but you have to do it after the gel's already on. It's almost like when you're doing the gel and you're doing the coils, you're setting your hair how you want it to be, and then when you add the water, it's like taking away all the frizz and like sort of like cementing it in. And then with the slight scrunching mixed with the water and the gel, it just makes your curls pop. Like, do y'all see this? I wish I could see it in real life. It looks like flawless. And so that's the routine. And I just do that all over my head, and literally my curls turn out so perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna do these last two sections, then we're gonna move on to the next step. Okay, I wanted to get into a little bit of a detail of how I do this, and this is a really good angle. So when I'm doing this, I'm taking my finger, I'm going 1, 2, 3, and then just pull it. Sometimes I do a little bit more. Like I'm not really counting like 1, 2, 3, but you're just wrapping it around and then pulling it out. And that's why you want it to be slippery, so you're not pulling your hair out or your finger doesn't get stuck and you end up ripping hair out. You just want it to glide out. This makes the curls just like more curly instead of spirally, and it's just like a really good look. Really good look. All right, so now that my hair is all nice and juicy and defined, literally perfectly defined, no frizz, it's dripping wet. So now what I do is I take a shirt, because I just want that dripping wet to stop. Then I'll go ahead and diffuse it, but I don't want to diffuse my hair while it's dripping wet. I feel like that might not be good for your hair, but then too, I don't want water dripping in my diffuser. You know what I'm saying? So what you do is you take a shirt, flip my head over, and I like open the bottom of the shirt, and I put my hair in it. And then put my head back over, shake the curls so that they're like laying down, and then I'll just do like this, tuck it behind my ears, and right here behind, make sure the hair is in the shirt. And then I just take like a hair tie or a hair clip. I take this hair tie and just like kind of tie it in a knot. Try not to get any of the hair in the knot, but just to get the shirt to stay. So boom, like that. Then what I'll do is I'll like kind of just like do like this. I'm kind of just like patting the shirt on my hair, because this is like getting that dripping water just like in the shirt and off your hair. And then I'll just walk around with this for like a couple minutes, like probably like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. If you want to, you can like, you know, bring the shirt up or like whatever you want to do with the end. I just literally just leave it down, and you just walk around like this, and you're just kind of giving your hair a second to like almost kind of set, but also just kind of get that water off of your head. And then we are going to diffuse. Diffusing has been a complete game changer for me. I used to just let my hair air dry, but then it would just dry wherever it wanted to, and it would be kind of like messy for a while, and then like finally like on day 2, day 3 it'll start to look okay. But recently, y'all, I have been diffusing my hair like right after, like in about 10 to 15 minutes from now, I'm going to be diffusing my hair completely dry. I'm able to dry my hair where I want it to be. I don't have to go to sleep with wet hair. I don't have to like deal with all of that. It's just like, it's just really a game changer. And I'm like, yo, I've been missing out all this time. I've been just letting my hair air dry, and it takes like 30 hours literally for my hair to dry, and I've just been doing that, where now I'm diffusing it. It normally takes an hour and a half to diffuse, but I just got the Dyson diffuser for Christmas, which I'm so excited because apparently it's supposed to be able to have my hair dry in like 10 to 20 minutes, which is a huge time saver for me. But diffusing in general, just drying your hair in general, has been a game changer. And it also helps your hair a lot too, because what I found out was your hair is at its weakest actually when it's wet. And so if you're just going throughout your day with your hair wet, like in a way you're kind of damaging your hair. It's not anything that's going to kill your hair or whatever, but it is doing damage to your hair because your hair is at its weak state and it's being affected by all these environmental aggressors and things like that. And so it's actually better for you to have your hair dry than just let it air dry and it be wet for hours. So alright, y'all, so now I'm taking the shirt off and you can see my hair is like kind of flat and the curls are all like mushed together. So what I do is I turn my head upside down and shake my hair around to get the curls to kind of break up again. And then I take the dryer, and what I do is I turn my head upside down and slowly pick my head up so that my hair falls where I want it to. Then I go ahead and I take the dryer and then I dry my hair like leaning off of my head. So like instead of just putting the dryer on my head and starting to dry my hair, I turn my head like to the side to let my hair fall, and then I dry it like that. It just kind of helps it to like get volume and like dry up on your head versus like just laying down and being flat and looking like kind of like a mushroom head type situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that made any sense, but like that, yeah, I think you guys get what I'm saying. I hope so. And then also when I take this dryer off, like you're gonna be able to see like how I got some more volume. Like my hair is not hanging all the way down in my face anymore. It's like starting to shrink up, and like, yeah, this is just a complete game changer. Like I said, I used to let my hair air dry all the time. Now I'm diffusing every single time I do my hair. All right, so this is my hair completely dry, and once again, curls flawless. Flawless. So shiny. So nice. Alright, so this is my hair. This is the finished result with my hair completely dry. It is now the next day, well the next night actually. These are the finished results. Alright, so now I'm getting close so you guys can see. So then what I do is I just kind of like take some big curls. I kind of just feel around. Almost sort of like a twist out. Find some ones that are like really kind of big or that need to be separated, like this one. And see, it naturally just separates. And that, my friends, is my curly hair routine. So I really hope that this was helpful. You guys have been asking me like crazy about this, so I really hope that this video was able to help you out. Kind of just fluffing it around. I do this all the time, just fluffing it around, trying to get the shape that I want, that I like. But yeah, this is it. This is the routine. This is what I do. This is what I have been doing, and I have been loving it. I also wanted to mention that my hair is going to look better as the days go on. So like pretty much throughout the day it looked kind of like even now it still looks a little bit flat, but as the days go on it kind of gets bigger and bigger and a little bit frizzier, and like it just starts to look really, really flawless. Like tomorrow I'm sure my hair's gonna look really, really good, and like day 2, 3, 4 are like perfect hair days. Like if I have anything special going on, or if I'm going to take pictures, or if I'm going to do anything like that, I normally try to do that stuff on like day 3, 4 curls because they just look so good. But yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does support the channel. And if you're looking forward to more videos like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. For more of the behind the scenes stuff, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Kobe Lomax. And yeah guys, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And also, if you tried this routine, like let me know. Like if you like post a story on your Instagram and tag me, and like I would love to see it. Some of you guys just do that automatically. You're like, yo, look at my hair, and like I love seeing stuff like that. So yeah, if you do try this, definitely let me know how it goes. I will leave all the products that I use linked down below. Some of them, the links will be affiliate links, so like they will be supporting the channel. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that this is an easy place for you to find all of the products. But yeah, once again, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, spending your time here with me on the internet, and I will see you in my next video.